Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and on the mound now, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-hander, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
As the lefty gets to work. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. Madrigal on to first. And Benintendi is out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
In the air, out towards right center. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Luis Robert. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fly ball down the line, and it's foul. And now the lefty cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Eric Fetty.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. It's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Nico Hoerner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. That's hard hit in the line. Fletcher makes the grab on the run. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now here is Seiya Suzuki. You'll one.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball. Strike.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike one. Fought off foul. 2 out, space is empty. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Yoan Moncada. Steele back to work. Steele, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bush makes the grab, one away.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Eloy. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Fastball for a strike. And a ball evens the count. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And Jimenez, good eye. The count is 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pat pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dominic Fletcher stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. On the ground to third. On to Horner. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Cody Bellinger. Pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Fletcher moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In the air, right field. And Swanson is set down. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 3-up, 3-down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Mickey Lopez up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Pat moving under it. And there's one away. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Hit hard, that gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
The left-hander, number 23, Andrew.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Andrew Vaughn now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Maldonado off the first with 2 away. On the ground to short, Swanson. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the friendly confines, digging in, Yan Gomes. Right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. And there's a ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Yan Gomes waits.
That's the ball.
A base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right-hander kick steals. And fouled off. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches. And somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, no outs. Now, Nick Madrigal.
Outside.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. The pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Gomes headed home. Fires to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the full side, let it out front, but just stayed real nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. The 0-1. Laced to right center, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Just missed. The 1-0. In the air, right side. Fletcher on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Lopez. 1. On the ball. 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. And that one sliced foul. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Now snap throw to first. Robert back easily. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Almost got him. With the tying run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. In the air, left side. Pat has this one sized up. Makes the grab.
Now that the designated hitter,
Eloy Jimenez now. Fly to left his first time. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Bellinger up to hit. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here comes a 3-2. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 42. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
the designated hitter, number 5, Christopher.
2 outs, base is empty. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Cubs are down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher.
Steele back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The lefty fires.
Ball.
That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. The White Sox trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Nicky Lopez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Go!
And a pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
No,
Good eye in that spot.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fletcher grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bush batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Fletcher settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman, number 1.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Martin Maldonado. Line drive.
He did a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Hank makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Ball. The next to hit takes outside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And the pitch. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Cubs get a shutout.
PlayStation